Hello and welcome to the Drawing Animal Podcast with Wesley Bear. I'm your host, Wesley Bear. On today's episode, we're going to have an explosive episode because it's the 4th of July and I want to get this one out earlier than usual. So here we go. And so we're going to be talking about the Bombardier Beetle. So the Bombardier Beetle is a beetle that is found throughout the world. There are about 40,000 species of bombardier beetle, with 300 being in the USA. So, quite a number of bombardiers in the world. They are especially known for this explosive spray that they fire out of their abdomen. We'll get into that in a minute, but some brief overview. Otherwise, bombardier beetles live in temperate climates usually, so not usually the extremes of the spectrum, not usually deep jungles or dry deserts, but pretty much everything in between from woodland to grassland. They like to have a nice, safe, wet environment to lay their eggs. Bombardier beetles are also carnivorous, so they eat a lot of other insects, including ants and a lot of other insects that are considered pests. So a lot of pests uh, are eaten by bombardier beetles. So really good for crops and the environment as a whole. Bombardier beetles, though, are not that big of an animal, being only about half a centimeter to 3 centimeters in length. So, not much to them. So, why are they so explosive? Well, in the bombardier beetle are two little sacs. One contains hydrogen peroxide, and the other contains the chemical hydrochloroquin. Now, these two sacs um, are not mixed originally and are pretty actually safe otherwise. So that's a bit of a misnomer sometimes about the bombardier, is kind of how dangerous everything is, but the system set up before it exits is actually pretty uh, centered, but it's still an amazing process. So basically, these two sacs hold these two different chemicals and then they combine into one chamber near the end of the abdomen, along with some specialized enzymes. Now, these enzymes take the hydrochloroquin and the uh, hydrogen peroxide, mix them all together, and create a catalyst that basically creates a mixture that can exceed temperatures of over uh, 100 degrees Celsius or 212 degrees Fahrenheit, which is basically the boiling point of water. So, very, very hot, very quickly, and it's all contained in this one chamber, and it's tightly managed so it only stays in this chamber and is separated from the rest of the organs and the rest of the body. When those chemicals mix together, they create this really hot liquid, of course, and it's almost gaseous. It's a kind of a mixture of a gas and a liquid because it's gotten so hot under so much pressure and temperature. That then there are two twin openings near the back that allow for this spray to exit, and exits at a rapid speed of over 200, no, not 200, 22 miles per hour. Still very fast though, and it takes only a fraction of a second for this spray to be released. It acts as an excellent deterrent against other insects, including ants, locusts, other more bigger insects, and it's actually been an excellent deterrent for even animals much larger, such as foxes, snakes, and frogs. They've actually shown that the body of a bombardier in the spray is just so hot that even toads will vomit over 40% uh, after eating bombardier beetles, just even not so much from the spray, but just how hot the body gets from producing this chemical. And most of the beetles are actually able to walk away unscathed. So pretty amazing and a pretty marvelous feat. There's been a lot of research on this, and I suggest you do some more research to get some more details on how this works. But it's still a pretty marvelous process. And so here we are at a marvelous time of year, 4th of July, where we celebrate our Independence Day as Americans. It's a marvel we're still here nearly 250 years later. Um, I hope we continue to be the country that we're supposed to be, and that we would look to God for guidance and truth in all this nation, and that He would be gracious to us. But even beyond this nation, I do want us to remember to know that our the freedoms we have, are more important if we are in Christ Jesus. So if you know Christ, you know freedom. And I pray that if you don't know Christ, you also know freedom. Freedom from all the burdens of this life, all your suffering, your guilt, your uh, the wrong that you have done in your life. Um, that you would just come to Him and lay everything at His feet, and just everything that you've ever done wrong, or even things you've done right but haven't done um, fully, or have just worn you out because you've tried to do them on your own and you can't. So come to Him and know what true freedom is. And I speak to both myself, to fellow Christians, and unbelievers alike. So just pray we would remember both the freedom of this nation and freedom in Christ. So enjoy drawing, enjoy God's creation, enjoy nature and going out this holiday weekend, and have a wonderful day.